Have you ever walked by yourself at night near a dark river? Did you feel a cold spot even when it wasn't cold out? Perhaps you heard a soft sound like a woman crying, a sound full of sadness. People call her La Llorona, the weeping woman. It's a scary story people tell in quiet voices. She walks around looking for her lost children. Her sad cry echoes, "Ay, mis hijos." That means, "Oh my children." People who say they've seen her tell of a scary sight. They see a tall shape in a long white dress. The dress is often wet, like she just came out of the water. Her long dark hair hides her face. Some say her face looks like a skull, or even a horse's head. Meeting La Llorona is dangerous. Her sadness has turned into something mean, something that wants to hurt others. She might try to trick you with her crying sounds to get you to come close to the water's edge. Some stories warn she takes children who are walking alone thinking they are her own kids, or she might attack grown-ups, especially men who haven't been true. If she is near, it's a sign that something bad, maybe even death, is coming. The story of La Llorona is very old. It comes from Mexico and other places in Latin America. People have whispered it from parents to children for many, many years. Her cry is like an old echo of a mother's sadness, a sound known in lots of places. Some people think her story started with old Aztec goddesses. One was Tihuacahuatl, the snake woman. Her cries meant something terrible was going to happen. An old book called the Florentine Codex talks about a crying woman. It was a sign that the great Aztec Empire would soon end. Her sad song was like a message telling of a huge loss to come. Her story also connects to La Malinche. She helped Hernan Cortés understand the local people. She's a complicated person in history. Some see her as a mother of new people, others as someone who betrayed her own. Her story makes La Llorona's story even deeper. Maybe her spirit also walks around with a very sad heart. This old sadness helped create the story of the weeping ghost. The story people tell most often is very sad. It's about a woman named Maria. She was very pretty and everyone in her village liked her. She fell in love with a good-looking man. They had children, usually 2 sons. These children meant everything to her, but her husband stopped loving her as much. He started to stay away. Maria felt so jealous and so sad, she did something terrible, something you can't even imagine. She took her children to the river. And then she pushed them into the water. Right after they were gone, she felt so sorry. It was like her heart broke. She screamed with pain and then threw herself into the river too. But even dying didn't bring her peace. Her spirit wasn't allowed to go to the next life. So now, she has to walk around forever. She looks for her lost children by the sides of rivers. Her crying never stops. It shows how terrible her mistake was, something she can never be forgiven for. Her cries sound like her children's last sounds. She did a terrible thing because her heart was broken. La Llorona's story is a scary warning. People often tell it to children to stop them from walking off by themselves. Just hearing her name can make a child shiver with fear. Her story is still told today. You might hear about her during the Day of the Dead. In Xochimilco, people act out her story right on the water. Her spooky shape appears in movies, books, and songs. There's a famous folk song called La Llorona that tells about her sadness. Lots of singers have sung it. She even shows up in TV shows and, believe it or not, on fashion runways for drag queens. The biggest mystery about La Llorona is still here. Is she just an old story? Or is she a sad ghost really walking around our world? Do you believe in the weeping woman?